Shalom, Israel. The I.S.U.P.K is hosting the Lord's 55th annual Passover with an all-access pass to the Lamb Slaughter, all-black party, scripture breakdown class, kids party, the Lord's 55th annual Passover, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com, starting with April 17th events with the Lamb Slaughter at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. in North Carolina. Make sure that you get involved. Make sure that you're in the house at 1921 Strickland Road, Clayton, North Carolina. Followed up on April 18th, Thursday, the all-black party, I.S.U.P.K concert series in Durham, North Carolina at the Durham Armory. Last year we tore it down, and this year it's going to be a whole movie. Then Friday, we have the kids party with a petting zoo. On top of that, it's going to be held at the Sky Zone Trampoline Park with virtual reality included. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com. April 19th in the evening, General Hyman's scripture breakdown class. You already know we got the heavy hitter in the building, and it's going to be at the South Square Event Center. Make sure that you're in the house starting at 7 p.m. in Durham, North Carolina. Then April 20th, the moment you've been waiting for, the Lord's 55th annual Passover. Make sure that everybody's in the house, and it's being held at the last Black National Fairgrounds in Pittsboro, North Carolina, starting at 6 p.m. Also housing an actual slave quarters, which you will be able to go and take pictures and video footage in front of it. That's 191 Fairgrounds Road, Pittsboro, North Carolina, April 20th, starting at 6 p.m. with doors open at 4 p.m. for a brunch. Make sure you're in the house on time. Then April 21st, Sunday, is the Feast of Unleavened Bread at the Haiti Heritage Center, 804 Old Fayetteville Street, Durham, North Carolina. Make sure that you are in the house. If you have not booked your hotel room, there are still a few rooms available at the Millennium Hotel. Check the number. Make sure that you call. Rooms are only available while they last.
Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yashar B'Gatam. Yahweh Shemar Alatham B'Ashem Yahshua to the sisters. All right, we are the I.S.U.P.K, established out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City. You know what I'm saying? 1969. We are under Commanding General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? And I am your humble servant, priest, and officer, Isaiah Allah. And today is the history class. You understand? Now, who are we? We are the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, right? And what do we do? It's pretty simple. Okay, we are here to offer unto you the truth as according to the Bible. You understand? Right over here. Okay, that you are the true Israelites as according to the Bible. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You understand? And this land that you are inhabiting right now, America, It's actually called Babylon. You understand? The land of sodomy, the land of sin. Any wicked, lustful desire that's within your heart, you can achieve it. All right. Any disgusting thing that you want to get done, put it on your bucket list because it's gonna be achieved. You understand? Because that's how this oppressor, you know what I mean, values us. We're just trinkets for his amusement. We are toys for his very pleasure. Right? And when he's done with us, he discards us. He gets rid of us. You know what I mean? Like we're nothing. Like we're never even there. You understand? And we say the water for you guys for bearing with us. You know what I mean? Had a little technical issues going on. You know what I mean? It's a day where you get your flat tire, you fix a flat tire, you get on the road, and you still catch some traffic. It's something, you know what I mean? But you still fight through, we still soldier on, and we're here today to present you the truth. We may not always be on time, but we're always there when you need us. And that's not just a real cool song. Matter of fact, somebody should write that song. Oh, man,
DMX.
DMX. Oh man. Yeah. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think what was that called? Barry J. Blige. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm and Ashanti. She got one too. I almost forgot Ashanti. She got one too. Her and what's that dude? Ja Fu, I don't know who, whatever. Ja Rule, the bald one. You see. But anyways, a lot of people get misconceptions in their mind about who we are and what we do. Oh, was that coming in? Hey, Shalom, is that young man? Man, is it young man Brian? You said?
No, young man Paul.
Young man Paul. Oh, okay, my guy. I gotta get my binoculars. Yeah, my oh, Salaka. Yeah, I gotta get my binoculars installed in my shades here. Got be okay. Yeah, man. A lot of people ask us, they get confused. Who's that? Oh, Trooper Amatazar. Mighty warrior. Come on in, do your thing. All right. People get confused about this hit right here. Okay, this they say is a star of Molech or the star of Remphan or the star. All the nonsense that they say. They even call it the Star of David, which is partially, it's wrong. It's not a star. Well, let me tell you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, gather around, grab a seat, grab a drink if you're old enough. If you're not, grab some water, right? Because a star in actuality is a ball of gas floating millions of miles above our atmosphere and floating in space. Like something you may have heard it before. You know, you can't see anything without it. It's called the sun. That is a flaming gas, ball of gas. You understand? Called a star. Right? This is a shield. Right? You ask your police officer, you say, hey, that's your badge. Another way for it, another way to call it is a shield. Right? And as we learned from our excellent teachers in the Hebrew class, right, that our king's name at the time was King David, right? And in Hebrew, it is Da Wa Da. Now, Da in the Hebrew looks like a triangle, right? So, being that, you know, very creative that we are, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord put that thought in our mind. We put one triangle up and then one triangle down. You put it together, it looks like a shield, or what some call the star, right? The shield of David. Actually, two das put together, da wa da, David, as it's translated. You understand? Let's get a verse here right quick. Where we at? Let's go to Deuteronomy 32 right quick. Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
Who you got somebody on phone call?
Is there somebody on the conference call?
Yeah.
Thought I heard somebody. All right. Gonna go to Deuteronomy 32 and 39, right? Okay. Now we're gonna read this right here. Waiting for a reader. All right, Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me, no power with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of mine hand. Okay. Now, translation here, it says God, G-O-D, but we look at the translation, it's actually power, right? That's why they say the most high God, they're saying the most high power. So a God, or in this case, or in many translations, the word God is power. You understand? And the Lord's name is actually Yahweh, right? And He is the most high power of the entire everything. You understand? Let's keep going here. Okay, we're at Deuteronomy 32, and now we just read 39. We're about to go to 40. Here we go. For I lift up mine hand to heaven and say, I live forever. Verse 31. If I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold of judgment, I of my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies and reward them that hate me. Now, we are not to avenge ourselves, you understand? And we got to learn this the hard way. A lot of times living in the world, you see, because we're so, you know what I mean? We're so knuckle-headed, got so much testosterone pumping, them juices are flowing, and we're hungry, man. We want to get action. You want to hit them back. You know what I mean? You want to get some street cred. You want to impress some woman, or you think you're impressing some woman, or some broad or whatever, but you're not supposed to avenge your own hand, right? You're supposed to have faith in the Most High, because He's going to take action in His time and in His way. And what the Lord can do to, render out justice is far more than what you and I can do just on our own. You see, because the Lord is an eternal spirit inside of a man, and He is a man of war. You understand? Now let's keep going here. Verse 42. I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. Hold up. Did we just read that right? The Lord said He's about His business. He's about, it may seem a bit violent, but unfortunately, there has to be violence. You have to be violent. When it comes to defending yourselves, protecting your progeny, your daughters, your sons, your business interests, you understand? Protecting your brothers, your friends, your family, your wife. It requires a little bit of violence sometimes. Okay, equal measure. For instance, somebody steps up to you, man, they challenge you, they want to, go up to your woman, disrespect your broad, your boo, your baby, slap her, pinch her booty. That may require, a little bit of some force, you see, to protect to do what you got to do, so you're defending yourself. Someone assaults you or assaults your family, you got to use some violence. All right. Sometimes you got to go to war. You know what I mean? At the Lord's command and his heck and you know what I mean? And call. Right? Now let's keep going here. All right. I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and the captives from the beginning of revengers upon the enemy. Verse 43. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he shall avenge the blood of his servants, and will render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people. Right? Now, by the Lord taking this aggressive, violent action on our behalf, he's showing mercy. But we don't even know that. We don't even get it. We're listening to everybody but our Father. And come find out, you know what I mean? You got to protect yourself, my people. Don't let, the oppressor just walk upon you, prey on you, you know what I mean? Do all this nasty wickedness that he does upon our people, right? But in this case, the Lord says, man, he's going to take revenge for you. So you don't do nothing. You lift a finger. You understand? You just, you obey the Lord as you're supposed to. And when the Lord takes this violent action, it is just. He does this for justice. And by taking this violent action, it is in fact merciful. See, in the church, we're being lied to, saying he's all love. Okay? You got to have some hate, my people. Okay? When there's a tiger chasing you in the jungle, you got to support, you got to protect your family. You got to protect your assets. You got to use hate to fight that demon, wherever he may be. You know what I mean? Wherever she may be, you fight that wicked spirit that will, you know what I mean, seem to claim your very soul. And that's his aim, his duty. But it's our duty to snatch you out of the mouth of the dragon so that you may have a second chance and live. And therefore have a way to fight back, to survive, a new hope, so to speak, right? Because when that time comes, man, we facing so many adversaries, so many issues, so many problems. Now, the biggest lie, someone told me, the biggest lie that was ever told is that, the devil convinced the world that he does not exist. You see? Now, we're here to tell you that, you know what I mean, the devil does exist, and in fact, he is on your dollar bill. And he is he is the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
That's right. You feel me? And people call us a hate group. They call us all types of ignorant things without even taking some time to really, you know what I mean, observe our ways, to listen to what we do, and importantly, watch our steps. Because if you do, it'll be clearly apparent. It'll be clear to see in your optical that what we're doing is serving the Lord. Okay, we got food programs in 50, 60 different states, nations, counties, municipalities, provinces, you name it, and even commonwealths. Okay, we're in your hood. All right, we're giving out free food to our people. Even oppressors thank us because we give them food too. We're not racist over here. Okay, we serve the Lord, but we do have the Holy of Holies, and that's only for, you know what I mean, the holy people as prescribed in the Bible. You see, we also have prison programs abroad, right? We got upstate Green Haven, We got all types of programs to help free the mind. You could be behind bars. You could be behind concrete, rebar, steel, all that, and still be free. You could be locked up in the jungle, in a cage, doing life. Your body is caged, but your mind, the spirit is free. Okay? That's what the Lord can do for you. And I thank the Lord for commanding Journey YAHANNA, right? Giving us this opportunity, man, bringing this truth out into the world. Because what we had before this was darkness, decay, you know what I mean? All despair, all the things all the bad things that rhyme with D. Okay? But thank the Lord for this truth, man, that taking it, you know what I mean, taking it to your main street, bringing it to your Broadway, okay, wherever you are, wherever you be, that's where we at. Okay? That's what the Lord can do for you. That's the truth. All right, let's keep going here. Next verse. We're at Deuteronomy 32 and 44. And Moses came out, spake all the words of the song, and in the ears of the people, he and Hoshea of the son of Nun. 45th verse. And Moses made an end of speaking all these words to all Israel. You understand? 46, and he said unto them, set your hearts unto all the words which I testify among you this day, which I shall command your children to observe, to do all the words of this law. Right? This was a time-honored tradition set forth by the leaders of our people, right? Our ancestors, right? We all followed the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh is his name, the most high power of Israel. You understand? And the world. Now, we've been so hard-headed. You know what I mean? We try to chase a quick buck, try to chase the bag. You know what I mean? Try to chase the women and doing all types of hedonistic practices. You feel me? We're leaving Egypt. And the Lord had to send Moses to free the people, man. Give them the laws. Give them the light. Free their mind. Open their eyes. Because what was going on is Pharaoh was taking out the firstborn of Egypt, doing the most horrendous things to their babies. Man, this guy was such an arrogant countenance. This guy says, you know, you watching the movie, this guy says, bring the horsemen of Sardinia and the men of the axemen of Troy and all these, right? And they're saying, my Lord, I obey. Right? In the movie, they're so confident. They have such zeal to do evil and wickedness against the Lord's people. But we are here today to let you know that you are the Lord's people. That feeling you've had in your gut for so long, now it is confirmed to be true. You, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, First Nation, Aboriginals, you are the Hebrews of the Bible, Israelites, okay? Not Israelites like they tell us, but it's the real. We're the real ones, you see. And truth is, you know what I mean? Lord's gonna give us justice. And this oppressor, this white man that's on top of us, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, but good. You just wait, right? Also, part of the good news that you get to live forever, right? But not just forever, forever and a day. You understand? Not just that, but you're going to live happily in heaven, joy, peacefulness. You don't have to worry about whoop, whoop. Who's that behind you? You're going to feel all nervous when there's a cop behind you. You're going to suddenly put your foot off the gas. You know what I mean? You're going to switch lanes all of a sudden. You don't even got to worry about that no more, man, because it's going to be in your kingdom. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You understand? And that is the truth. Let's keep going here. Verse 47. All right. Deuteronomy 32:47. For it is not a vain thing for you, because it is your life, and through this thing ye shall prolong your days in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it. Right? And this is the Lord talking to Moses, man, giving them let them know what's gonna happen, what to expect. You know what I'm saying? This is how you shepherd the people. You lead the flock. You tend to your to their needs. You help them. You get them across the valley. Get them across the desert, man, and into the land. You understand? But to do that, you gotta serve the Lord. Okay, there's laws, statutes, and commandments that we must adhere to in order to see this vision that the Lord has set forth for us. You see, okay. Now, I was doing some Lyft a few days ago. I picked up this Edomite man, took him to Fayetteville here in Georgia, right? And this guy, man, he's weird. He's coming into the car, but before he gets to the car, this guy like spitting and everything. I'm like, man, what's wrong with this guy, man? What barn you gotta be raised in to be walking to somebody, a stranger's car, and to look at the guy just spit? Like, what's wrong? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. Guy gets in my vehicle, and then he asks me, hey man, can I drink beer in your car? You understand? And shortly after that, he want to put the window down. I'm like, what is this dude trying to get me jammed up, man? He's, you know what I'm saying? These Edomites, man, they think they're so clever, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? That's why I thank the Lord, man. Because I drove a young lady, and she got caught up, man. She was in a car with 4 of her friends, and she got caught. She got a ticket. She wasn't even driving. She was a passenger in the back seat, and she got a ticket for $4,300, whatever it was, $4,500, just for drinking, just for having an open beer container, and she wasn't even driving. Meanwhile, this devil wants to drink beer in my car, put the window down. What I'm doing Lyft, right? That's why you gotta thank the Lord, man. They're gonna try to jam you up, get you all types of situations, but man, you know what I mean? Don't pay him no never mind, man, because the Lord's with you. You follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. He gonna get you past that, get you to the promised land, get you past the desert, get you past, you know what I mean, the scorpions and the snakes and the nasty, creepy, crawly things, and even the demons that lurk within the depths of your very own mind. You understand? Now let's go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. All right. We have 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? Don't we know this? Obviously, we don't know it, man, because you got to be righteous to get up in this kingdom, man. Okay? You can't just do what you want, you know what I mean? Live, be as bad as you want to. I don't need no man. Okay, girl, I got you, right? You can't just do whatever you want, man. You can't rewrite the rules. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves of mankind. Right? The Lord makes it real simple, man. You can't be feminine. You can't be weak. You know, He understands if you have a health condition, if you're frailty, or whatever is going on, but you can't just be effeminate, man. All right? You can't be an abuser of yourself, of mankind. Because anytime you engage in alternative lifestyle, sexual practices, you are abusing your body. Okay, you're putting an object in an area where it's not designed to go into, and by doing that, there will be some consequences. There will be blood, like that movie said. There will be blood. Okay, that ain't the good. That ain't good, man. Ain't no babies coming from this. Okay, just gonna make sure that it's hard for you to, go to the bathroom. That's what that is. All right, but if you serve the Lord properly, you do as you're supposed to do, and the Lord, you know what I mean, may very well bless you. Okay, give you something that you really deserve or you've been wanting for a long time. Okay, you may open up an avenue, you may open up a door for you that was closed. You didn't even think was even possible. And here it is, right? But you got to take that step. You got to be proactive. You got to, you know what I mean? You got to do the thing. All right? Because as a good father says, if you take 2 steps, I'm going to take some steps there with you. Right? I want you to get on that bicycle. I want you to learn how to ride the bike. But you got to take that first step. You understand? Where we at here? Let's keep going, all right? Verse 10. Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of God. Right? The kingdom of Yahweh, the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The most high power of Israel. You can't be a thief, man. Okay, you can't just steal people's money and you know what I mean, and think of do all types of scams. Steal people's cars and real estate property. You can't do it. You can't do those things, man. Right? That's not what the Lord has intended for us. All right. If you want to enjoy all the fruits, the treasures that the Lord has bestowed for us, and we gotta take that step. We gotta take that initiative. All right, we gotta go ahead and you know what I mean, do what you gotta do. Because when the Lord sees that you're serious, you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you're gonna start seeing some good results. But don't get me wrong now, even if the Lord is with you, you know what I mean, you're still gonna have some hard times. You're gonna have some tough days. Life is still a roller coaster. You just want to make sure that after you finish going down and you go right back up, you don't be on a one-sided roller coaster, man. When all you do is down, 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 down all the time. That's not a roller coaster at that point. At that point, you're in what's that called? The hellhole. What's that ride? Free fall. Okay, you just jump. That's just jumping off a cliff. You don't want that to be your life. Okay, you want to rebound, to bounce back. When something goes wrong, you can have a way to make it right, fix it, or leave it alone and make restart somewhere else without giving up. You gotta have that persistence. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, keep rolling, keep doing your thing. Keep kicking it like 4 flats, so to speak. Right? But you got. Oh, who's this? What we got here?
Young man Desmond just checking in with you, man. What you saying is heavy. You hitting home. You hitting home.
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. With Shalom, the water for joining us. Yahweh Shem Shabbat, Lord of Christ. You know what I'm saying? You got a comment? You got a verse? Anything you want to bring out? Come on through. You know what I'm saying? Or
Concert.
yeah, or if you just want to get it off your chest that your oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
That's right. Come on in. You know what I'm saying?
Concert. Salaki, I don't want.
Hey, drop it for us. What you got?
Man, the oppressor is the brother of the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's
I
right.
Get off my chest, I don't want.
Right. Say it again. Oh my goodness. Thank you. The water for that.
Yeah, and he also a PDF file.
Ooh, my, that's damn. I gotta use that. That's better. He's a PDF file. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Damn right. And he's also a PDF file. Okay. And that's a terrible thing to do. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get what he deserves. You know what I'm saying? Now where we at here? We're at 1 Corinthians 6 and 10, because the Lord tells us, man, you know what I mean? The prophet Moses, you know what I mean? The Lord speaks to the prophets, and we're being told right now, we can't be thieves, man. We can't be unalivers. We can't be all these, you know what I mean? What else we said over here? Covetous, drunkards, revilers, extortioners shall not inherit the kingdom, man. You feel me? That's what it is. We gotta wake up. You can't stop playing this game. Because stupid people, or you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You feel me? And I'm tired of being a fool, man. You know what I mean? What's that song, man? I'm tired of being. Nah, listen. I'm tired of being a fool. Okay, it's good to get you a woman. You want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. That's okay. But more important than that, do not be a fool. Okay, seek wisdom. What's wisdom? You say? Okay, the Bible. You can see that right there. It's the Bible, right? Truth is, you, okay, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, First Nation, Aboriginals, you are the actual Hebrew Israelites of antiquity as it relates to the Bible. You see? Now, we would have never known this. We just walk down the street, past the camp, past the prophets, as they're speaking this truth. They master their craft. They study for so long to bring you this truth on a Saturday, on a hot Saturday or Friday evening or afternoon, and you just walk on by, man. Like that song from Dionne Warwick. Walk on by, man. You just walk. But not I, not you, right? We take this fruit that the Lord has given us, this seed, this truth, and we're going to grow it, we're going to multiply it, we're going to double it, and, you know what I mean, we're going to make it do what it do. You understand? Now, where we at here? Let's keep going. All right. Verse 11. And such were some of you, but ye are washed, but are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, and by the Spirit of our God. Right? So, through the word, we are made whole. You feel me? Through the word of the Lord, man, all things can be done. Right? You got to believe in Christ. You got to serve Christ, walk in this way, do as he tells us to do, so we could get that blessing, man, get that reward. You don't best be sitting and messing around, you know what I mean, playing. When that time comes, you know, when it's that day of judgment, you want to be on that list. Okay, you want to be in the book of life. You feel me? You don't want to be the ones that's getting left behind, getting stuck. Okay, Let's keep going here. In fact, let's go to the next verse. We'll go to Job 2:2. A little classic verse here. Because a lot of us get that misconception that, you know what I mean, that the Lord has enemies, man. The Lord has competitors, people who can compete with the Lord and fight with him. Because this is nonsense. There is no being in existence that can go toe to toe, blow to blow with the, you know what I mean, the God, so to speak, right? The Most High. You know what I mean? Because, you know, in this case, we're going to present to you that Satan is a worker. He takes orders from the Lord. All right. And we're at Job 2:2. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Now, if you got somebody you beefing with, you fighting with, nemesis, enemies, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? You're not going to talk to the guy like that, man. Dude call you, you know what I mean? He summons you or what have you. You're not just going to go say, hey, you're not going to just appear, right? You know what I mean? When a judge summons you to a court, you appear because you know what's up. Okay, you know what's up. You don't get that smoke. You respect the judge. You respect him enough to appear and stand and be present when he enters the room. Right? So why is it that Satan, who's supposed to be in conflict with the Most High, why is it that he's standing in good behavior and in attention, presenting himself with the rest of the angels when the Lord has called forth a major council? Okay, let's read it again. We're at Job 2:2. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Right? So he not only was he present, not only did he stand, but he answered the Lord with a respectful and a sensible answer. He told the Lord, and learning that incredible fact, we also learned this, that Satan walks up and down the earth. All right, and if we remember, he's like a lion. He's like a hungry, roaring lion seeking whom to destroy and devour. Right? That's pretty much his job. And you want the Lord to be on your side, my friends, for when the devil comes to devour you, that his teeth will never reach you. That's what you need. And it's our job, our privilege and honor here at the I.S.U.P.K to bring you the truth. You understand? Because it's been so long, so many hundreds of years, decades, millennia, thousands. How many years has passed by that we've had this wool pulled over our eyes? You know, we've been blinded from the truth. This oppressor, this white man, has lied to us for so many years that we got to come out here just to remind ourselves. I got to tell you that you're a lion. That's the state that we're in. We got lions, bears, and mighty, fearsome beings believing that they're chickens and worms, and it's nonsense, okay? Because what we really are is a spiritual being, and we are chosen by the great spirit, the Father up on heaven, right? Now, you choose to accept this truth, you get off the fence, you make a decision, pick a side, then, you know what I mean, you're going to start seeing some different things happening, right? I'm not going to say that it's easy, but look at your life right now. Is your life easy as it is? Is there something missing, right? There's something deep, a call that you just can't, you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. All the problems that approach you in your life, what all your pastors say is pray it away. If you don't have enough money, that's because you're not praying hard enough. Okay, you had some disaster happen in your life or several different things going on. They're gonna tell you you're not praying hard enough. Now, if you want to get the Lord's blessing in the Christian church, not only you got to pray ridiculously hard, but you got to donate ridiculous amounts of money. But let me tell you that right now. Save your money. You know what I mean? You don't gotta, you should pay your tithes as commanded by the Lord, but you know what I mean? There's no way you can buy away sin. I can't lie to you and say, give me $1 million right now, and I'll guarantee you go to heaven. I'll give you you know what I mean, a God VIP pass. Nah, I can't do that to you. And I hope you don't believe your pastor when he tells you it. Okay, or your Catholic priest gonna say, you know, make a payment and read, you know what I'm saying, read a few verses, do it on your rosary bead, kiss your rosary beads, pay some money, and that's it. You know what I mean? I salute, as they say, you're on your way, right? But that's not it, man. That's not the truth. Okay, the truth is you have to serve the Lord. Okay, you must obey the laws, follow in the narrow way, because when you do, the rewards are going to be more than you can ever know. But you have to take that step. It starts with one step. Okay, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. And let's take that step together. All right, let's keep reading here. Let's keep going. Verse 3, Job Job 2 and 3. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect man and an upright man, one that feareth the Lord, that feareth God, and escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. Now, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a council. You know, the Lord he gives Satan and all the, let's say, the death angels, all right? He gives them the power and command to act. You can't just act on your own, okay? They take orders. It's a structure. It's a hierarchy, right? Despite the lies that we've been told and the lies that we've bought and even some that we've sold, repeated, try to be something that, you know what I mean, we're not, right? But let's keep going here. Verse 3, and Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man have, he will give for his life. Right? So, listen. So pretty much the Lord gave Satan permission to, you know what I mean, to test Job, right? And the Lord said, you spare his life. Okay, you do what you got to do, but you spare his life. Okay? And at the end of his ordeal, Job was blessed with incredible riches. You know what I mean? He was, good amount of riches. He got got his family built, stronger family. We got kids. Built his family, did his thing. You know what I'm saying? But that came from overcoming the test. All right, you gotta fight your demons. You gotta fight your fears, and that comes from, being in the truth, right? Because if you don't know what you don't know, what can I do for you? If you don't know what you don't know, right? Now let's keep going. Where we at here? All right, another example. Let's go to Amos 3:6. Amos 3:6. Let's get that. All right, because it's bringing context, letting us understand and know the truth as it pertains to good and evil. All right, there are angels that exist to heal, bring life, give birth, and there are angels that exist for chaos, destruction, melancholy, and all types of bad things, right? And the Lord is in charge of every single angel. He gives a command to make it rain. He also gives a command for fire, forest fires. You see, let's keep going. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Right? So anything that's going on, any tragedy, any downfall that's going on in any particular place, that's because the angels are, they set up they're working that area on behalf of the Most High. You understand? Now, we've been told that the devil, he does all these nasty things, and he's fighting the Lord. He has incredible powers. He can't be defeated and all that. But the truth is, the Satan and all his minions, his angels, his legion, they work, or I don't say legion, but the angels of chaos work for the angels of light. They work for the Lord. Understand? And that's how rule and order is established in this crazy, wicked place. You see, let's keep going. Verse 7. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. You see? Now, the Lord ain't doing no work, man. He's not mopping the floors. He's not wiping down the windows. You're doing that. Okay? The Lord got what he do. He does what he does, and that's just how it is. You feel me? But he has his prophets, okay, like Moses, like, Jeremiah, like Joshua, you know what I mean? Christ. So many prophets that the Lord, in this book uses to speak his word, to bring forth his action, to manifest his will in this realm. Because as above, so below. Okay? But it's up to men, to his prophets to bring out the word, man, to bring out the truth, the gospel, the good news as it pertains to the Bible, okay, that we've never been allowed to know. You see, we've never been allowed to find out this truth, that we are the real Israelites. You're not a black man. Okay, my jacket is black. This coat is black. I got a sweater under there that's black. You know what I mean? My shades are black. You're not a black man. Your skin is more closer to brown. Closer to this. Right? Closer to brown, right? You know what I mean? But they're gonna tell you that you're black. You know what I mean? If you look at black in a dictionary or dark, it has a negative connotation to it. Okay, if you're having a sunny day, a bright day, that means you're having a good day. If you're having a dark day, you're having a black day. Okay, no, that's not good, man. That's not good at all, my friend. You feel me? But the truth is, okay, black man, Hispanic, Native American, and Indian, you are the real Jew. You are the real Hebrew, as according to the Bible. Okay, this truth, they have spent hundreds of billions, trillions of dollars to keep this lie circulating into the public space. Okay, so that the truth of that who we are may never find our ears, and will be lost forever. Be the lost children of Israel and think that we're Africans, Hamites, Canaanites. It's crazy, bugged out camps out there who want to say that Kenya is a lost, is a lost tribe, man. You know what I mean? It's right. You go say, hey, it's about, Ken is like power. It means fist. And then Yah is for, Yahweh is for the power, right? So it's like Kenya is Kenya. So we're Kenyanese, man. We forget all that. It's nonsense. Okay? Because truth is, not all black is black. Okay? You can have people who are Indian, who are darker than me, and they don't speak, all they do is speak Indian or Hindu, right? That's what they speak. You know what I mean? And it could be dark skinned, blacker than me. It's Arabians, people from Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? And they dark skinned, all that, darker than me, darker than you. But they're not black. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get it together, man. Right? Because we look at Revelation, 1:9, it tells you his skin is like burnt brass, man. You understand? Matter of fact, let's get that. Revelation 1:9, right quick. All right, Revelation 1:11. All right. Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in the book, and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, Ephesus, Smyrna, unto Pergamos. So, let me see it. Okay, let's go to verse 12. All right. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, okay, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Now you look at a black man's head, your grandpa's head, for example. Okay, it looks like wool. Okay, look like my braids. I got a little, we got woolly hair. You feel me? You know what I mean? That's how you know you're talking about a black man. Okay, now let's keep going. Let's see what he says next. Verse 14. Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace, and his voice the sound of many waters. Now, what you know, I mean, what man you know got feet like brass? What color is brass, first of all? Right? Brown, like this right here. Almost like a brownish, copper, gold, dark gold color on brass. You feel me? Brass. That's what it is. That's the truth. He's got hair like wool and feet like brass. Right? Now, come on, man. Come on. What Esau gonna tell you, man? Oh, that's a Martian. That's just that's the Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau in blackface. That's what that is, man. Okay. He says feet like brass. Esau says kiss my ass. Oh, I can't say that. Oh, we gotta edit that out because it's the truth. Anytime you want to tell the truth, you don't bring out something that resembles a little bit of like gospel. He gonna say, "Oh man, you're a hate group, man. You talking hate speech." Okay, but that's not it. Because what we do is speak love, speak truth to power. You feel me? Try to bring out people out this fog. There's madness. There's craziness in the mind that's going on. This sickness, this disease of the spirit. We need to cleanse your soul, to wash your brain, so to speak. Because what it is right now, man, we're in a terrible, terrible state. My people, okay, what's going on now? We're in a place where we don't want to be. Okay, we don't know where we're going. We don't know how to get there. And we don't even know what to do if we got there. But I'd like to thank you for joining us today. All right, you could have been anywhere in the world, man. Could have been a club, party, you know what I mean, getting high, you do any type of crazy mess. But you chose to take your time to spend it with, you know what I mean, to empower yourself, to better yourself, right? To get this truth as it pertains to the Bible of who you are, right? Because you're tired of this world, man, and this craziness that's going on. You just want to find a solution. And what we want to do is help you get there. Because what good are you if you can't help me if my moment of need? Or what good am I, right? You go to my city, you come to my town, you know what I mean? And I can't help you. I can't do nothing. I don't have no morals. See, by helping you, I'm helping myself. So it's really selfish if you look at it, right? So I don't want your street or your sidewalk to have any potholes, because when I drive by to visit my family, I don't bust out my freaking wheel. So if we start thinking of it that way, you help out your neighbor, you help out a friend, you obey the law, then what you're doing in turn is fortifying your own house, building up your foundation, so to speak, going back to it. Because where we at right now is all bad. Okay, not bad, not good bad. Okay, and you know what I'm saying, we got to get it together, my people, and that's why we thank the Lord for, you know what I mean, the this truth on the commanding journey of YAHANNA, right? Because today, you know what I mean, I'm your humble priest and officer, your humble servant, Officer Israelite, and we're gonna pass the class on to priest and officer, mighty officer, Napash Kaya, living soul. Now clap it up.
Slaughter, real quick. I find security announcements. Security announcements. Oh, yeah, right here. Slaughter. Still 6. This I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. Where the I.S.U.P.K. started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother sister. When a new brother sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to save themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ashura, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny or any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. We will offer a priest not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. The next Holy Convocation is going to be the 55th Lord Annual Passover. That's going to be Saturday, April 20th, sundown. Remind Aki and my walk-in to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that, give workers courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of the world, a mighty Sabbat, a mighty Ra. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbat. Why I said in Hebrew, may the Most High in the name of Christ bless you. Y'all in the top, me hands down. Give one courtesy salute to the sisters online. Men of the world, a mighty Sabbat, a mighty Ra. Yahweh Shema Elatah Bashim Yahweh Shabbat. Why I said to the sisters online, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all been taught me hands down, Christ is missed.
Fifth annual Passover with a all-access pass to the lamb slaughter, all-black party, scripture breakdown class, kids party, the Lord's 55th annual Passover, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com, starting with April 17th events with the lamb slaughter at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. in North Carolina. Make sure that you get involved. Make sure that you're in the house at 1921 Strickland Road, Clayton, North Carolina. Followed up on April 18th, Thursday, the all-black party, I.S.U.P.K concert series in Durham, North Carolina at the Durham Armory. Last year we tore it down, and this year it's going to be a whole movie. Then Friday, we have the kids party with a petting zoo. On top of that, it's going to be held at the Sky Zone Trampoline Park with virtual reality included. Get your all-access pass at ISUPK.com. April 19th in the evening, General Hyman's scripture breakdown class. You already know we got the heavy hitter in the building, and it's going to be at the South Square Event Center. Make sure that you're in the house starting at 7 p.m. in Durham, North Carolina. Then April 20th, the moment you've been waiting for, the Lord's 55th annual Passover. Make sure that everybody's in the house, and it's being held at the last Black National Fairgrounds in Pittsboro, North Carolina, starting at 6 p.m. Also housing an actual slave quarters, which you will be able to go and take pictures and video footage in front of it. That's 191 Fairgrounds Road, Pittsboro, North Carolina, April 20th, starting at 6 p.m. with doors open at 4 p.m. for a brunch. Make sure you're in the house on time. Then April 21st, Sunday, is the Feast of unleavened bread at the Haiti Heritage Center, 804 Old Fayetteville Street, Durham, North Carolina. Make sure that you are in the house. If you have not booked your hotel room, there are still a few rooms available at the Millennium Hotel. Check the number. Make sure that you call. Rooms are only available while they last.